one of the night.
All right, guys, hold off your questions a little bit later. We will definitely answer them when the time comes. But like Neighbor just told you, we have the match number 1 for tonight, number of Shockwave 62, coming up hot for you guys. We have Rickster versus Tumut Tony. So I actually have no idea who Rickster is, but Tumut Tony's a guy who's been coming to Shockwave since like the 50s.
Yeah.
He plays Olimar, and I think he has a couple other characters.
He has this DDD.
Yes, and he's not someone to sleep on. Using the 3DS, one of the very few 3DS reppers we have here.
Yeah,
I think this is a button check right
yes. So
I love the tag, Ban
DDD
Zelda.
versus Ban Zelda.
Ban
Zelda. This is going to be
Rickster.
interesting.
So Rickster is a Zelda player.
That's going to be exciting.
Yeah, so there's
hopefully we get to see some good Zelda play because
yes.
I'm a fan of Zelda.
Zelda being one of the characters suspected to be the possible worst in the entire game. Not many matchups go in her favor. DDD having amazing tilts and setups out of Gordos and setups out of his tilts could be really scary out of a character like Zelda, who I don't believe has that much combo potential.
Right, but Gordos are something that can be reflected pretty easily.
Yes, that Nehru's love.
Not only that, but just a jab will send it back.
Exactly, and Zelda's jab definitely be able to contest that Gordo. But we'll see how these two interact in game 1.
All right, so it looks like we are going to be starting out game 1 on Smashville. Zelda versus King DDD. Starting off with the double taunts and then getting into the game.
That's the most glory thing I've seen at these tournaments so far.
Up tilts into Nair. And right now, okay. Ooh.
Right. So what do you think Rickster playing Zelda is going to be able to do against DDD?
Okay, so one thing that is worth noting is that DDD can outrange most of Zelda's moves with that disjoint.
Yes.
So Zelda's probably going to have to sit back and bait DDD into throwing Gordos. And once that happens, Zelda might be able to get some punishes.
Yeah, and that's kind of what he's been doing. Tony has been throwing out Gordos, and Rickster's just been sitting back, throwing out Nehru's love, not really, approaching too much himself, but allowing Tony to make a mistake so he can go in and punish.
Either that or get in close enough that the disjoints won't come out fast enough, because his disjoints don't come out super fast. He just has that range.
Yeah.
So if Zelda can get in, throw out maybe a couple of Nairs, good profit.
I mean, right now he's in a pretty good position. Only 68% on himself with 90% on Tony.
Ooh, good job covering that roll in by Tumut Tony.
Yeah, and I mean, Tony can actually kill Zelda right now with a well-placed forward smash, possibly even an up smash.
And I'm pretty sure
one lighter characters in the game.
Ooh, down throw, maybe into up air. Ooh, he baited that air dodge and went for the back air. Probably would have killed right there, but unfortunately wasn't able to connect. But the down smash, Tumut Tony not snapping to that ledge, was able to get eaten by that down smash.
Yes.
Really, really smart stuff by Rickster.
Yeah, Rickster's playing incredibly smart and incredibly reactive rather than aggressive.
Which is good. As a Zelda player, you really have to react to things because you can't just kind of throw things out and hope for the best.
Yes, and that's the case with every single character in the game. You don't want to be that person who's just throwing out moves like it's for glory. What you want to do is you want to see what the options your opponent takes, the options your opponent makes, and then find out ways to counteract those options in later interactions.
Oh my God, he's charging the hammer. Oh my God, he went for the side B.
He did not mean to do that. That's going to hurt him though. He was in a really solid lead there. Let's see if Tony's able to make the comeback here, or if Rickster's going to be able to maintain his lead.
Okay, and it looks like Tony is kind of taking this momentum real quick. 33% right off the bat, and it's still going.
Oh my
God!
That was so smart. What he did there is he threw out the Gordo to bait Nairu's love, and then he just stood there and he's just like, you're going to try to reflect this, but this forward smash.
Shoutouts to the player cam with Tony laying down like King DDD. You can tell he loves his character.
Did he really just lay down?
He was sitting like this.
Wow.
Next to his opponent.
Wow.
Like, you are Rickster, I am Tumut Tony.
Wow.
This was happening.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
That was something else.
You know what? What made that game for Tony was that Rickster SD. Yes, exactly. So I want to see Rickster's mindset coming into this game too. I want to see if he's going to let that that blunder, that mistake affect his gameplay, or if he's going to be able to turn it around, he's going to be able to keep his lead, and he's not going to mistake like he did before.
I want to see where the mindsets are after that match, because Tony's probably feeling pretty good about himself being able to bring that back.
Exactly. I mean, that was like...
Rickster's probably feeling pretty bad about himself by throwing that away. But
Exactly.
we need to have both of these players. What Rickster needs to do is keep a level head and understand that he was at a lead the entire time.
Yes, and let not what I say affect Tony's amazing gameplay at the end there. That was an incredible bait to a punish. So I don't think that this is going to be entirely in Rickster's favor. I think Tony has the entire gameplay, mindset, reactivity to control this game as much as he did that last stop.
No, the pause there was just because there was a slight announcement real quick. They were just trying to be respectful of each other and not have that affect either of their gameplays. But now we're going straight in. Back with Rickster, getting a couple of up tilts, but we'll see. The up tilts won't be doing that much damage, so it doesn't matter that you get a couple of them, because King DDD can rack up some damage himself if he just hits a couple of moves.
Yes, and what Rickster needs to stop doing is shielding those Gordo. He has a really solid neutral beat like Nairu's Love that throws back a projectile towards your opponent. So there's no really reason to ever shield, and with the amount of shield damage that does.
Especially when it sets up into shield coverage options if you try to get out of the shield too quickly. Oh my god.
Gosh. Oh gosh.
He was just sitting there. Like, he rolled straight into that.
So that's actually something that I do with Kirby a lot. When you have someone off the stage, nerves get to people very easily. If you just sit there and you charge your hammer, they can make some kind of mistake that you can punish, and that's exactly what Rickster did. He made a mistake, and Tony was right there to punish.
And right here, we might be seeing the mindset affecting Rickster. What we just saw there, see how the purple aura is around Zelda's hands?
Yes.
So earlier she tried to throw out a Phantom and couldn't, because the Phantom got actually destroyed. If the Phantom ever gets destroyed via damage, because it has HP,
yes,
she can't throw it out until that purple aura around her hand, again, is gone.
I did not know that.
Yeah, little things that a lot of people don't know, because not a lot of people experiment with Zelda.
And be it mindset, or be it just Tony playing phenomenally at the moment, Rickster's at a huge deficit. If it's even possible for him to take off this stock, he could be looking a lot better, but Tony is more than happy to
Tony
sit
is
there
about
with his
to go
hammer.
for this disrespect right now. Okay, really, really smart stuff by Rickster, waiting that out. Let's see if he can bring this back.
I mean, it's entirely possible. He just needs to kill. He needs to kill before he's in those kill percents, which sadly right now a forward smash will
back
definitely
throw?
kill him.
Back throw.
That's what he needed. That's what he got.
Okay.
All he needs to do is rack up that damage, get that percent building onto Tony, and it's possible for him to come back.
That said, Tony doesn't have any rage, which means he might be able to connect some of these combos a little bit easier. But I don't know if he's going to be able to kill.
Wow.
Oh my god. Okay, he has armor on that up B.
Yeah, it has super armor. All right, he's looking good. He's getting the damage he needs. All he needs to do is stay out of range of those Gordo kill setups, especially the one that he fell prey to in game 1.
Okay, right now Rickster's spacing really well against Tony's down tilt. He knows Tony likes to throw that out a good bit. So he's just done a good job of pivot grabbing it the past couple of times.
Yes. Oh,
but this time instead of the down tilt, the dash attack, and then he just ducks laying down.
Yes, but he was able to survive.
Having a good time. Oh!
Got the Zelda true combo from the up B.
Okay, but DDD is so heavy that it didn't make a difference, and Rickster killing himself again. That game, he was bringing it back so well, but unfortunately went way too deep with that down air and wasn't able to finish it out.
Exactly. He did a phenomenal job of bringing that game back. However, he was at the deficit. He got hard-readed early in that game, but he was able to bring himself back. Kudos to Rickster for playing a phenomenal second stock. Sadly, going a bit too deep there, as you said, and losing the game. But however,
the people in the background right now, all of the other players who are watching the hype cam, it was like they were watching fireworks. You heard the ooh, and then the oh.
Yes.